What's the deal? It's me, Manny Wilson. Why haven't you checked out therunusa.com? We got articles about sports, finance, business, entertainment, everything. And if you want more, just let us know. The Run USA is the vessel that gives all content creators a voice and a platform to showcase their work. If you want to be heard, go to therunusa.com. If you want to write something or voice your opinion about a topic, go to therunusa.com. If you just need something to do, go to therunusa.com. It's the Run Podcast with me, Manny Wilson. Let's get into it. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to The Run with me, Manny Wilson. All right, man, let's jump into our next topic. So the next thing is just all these little knick-knack things that's stopping players from playing in the NBA. So you got Kawhi Leonard. Obviously, his is not really a knick-knack thing. It's his knee. He's not going to be able to play. Yeah, something about iPhone. Yeah, I know. But Kawhi Leonard, he's not going to be able to play from his knee injury. It's no telling when he will be back, but his presence is going to be missed. Oh my gosh, severely. This is going to be severely missed. I'll touch on that in a second. And also Chris Paul, he has to go through the NBA's COVID protocol, so it's no telling when he will be back. And for my sake, and what I'm thinking about it is, damn, I actually hope the Utah and Clippers series goes 7 games. That way Chris Paul can go through the protocol, whatever, quarantine, whatever the case may be. I just need him to be healthy come NBA conference finals, NBA finals, because what I see and what I've witnessed is it's just always something. It's always something with Chris Paul, and it's not exactly his fault. It's just knick-knack things. It's some things, yeah, it's out of his control, like him getting hurt. Yeah, some people may say, oh, well, he's injury prone. Yeah, okay, yeah, you can kind of put that on him. It's like a 50-50. His teammates not showing up, teammates being hurt, and him not having a good enough team to even get there. But now it's like, man, he actually has this great chance, great opportunity, great team behind him, other star players, great coach. It's lining up great. But damn, COVID protocol. So it's steep. And for Phoenix, it's a huge hit. It's a huge hit because now they've lost a point guard. They've lost Chris Paul. He came in, controlled the game when he needed to, slowed it down, made clutch shots down the stretch, like all of these things. And yes, Devin Booker can also do this, but it takes a lot of stress off of Devin Booker when he just has to worry about playing his position. When he has to focus on just, playing shooting guard, score the ball, make sure he makes the right play, simple things like that. When he has to only do that, it makes the game a lot easier. And what I like about Phoenix, like I've noticed this, and this is why I also think it's going to be so detrimental to the Phoenix Suns going on to the Western Conference Finals, especially depending on who they play. I think it's so detrimental because when you look at how that team is organized, they don't have, a star and we're just going to build around them. Like we're going to throw this around them, whatever. No, look at their system, man. They have a unique, straight, like you were brought here for an exact reason. Chris Paul, true point guard. Devin Booker, true shooting guard. Like everybody on that team plays a solidified role, and it is not by mistake. Like everybody on that team is there for an absolute reason, plays exactly like how that position is typically played. DeAndre Ayton he doesn't like lash out, try and play point forward, or not point forward, like a small forward type center. He plays center, get in the game, rebound, block shots, give the ball to the point guard. That's how they play. Small forwards do the same thing. Jay Crowder, he's on the same thing. He plays that strict power forward rule. He can shoot a little bit. So him as a power forward, hey, I can step out, make shots. Why not do it? But he gets down and dirty in the paint. He plays defense. That's why I really like the Phoenix Suns. So them matching up against either Utah or the Clippers, it's going to be a battle either way. Especially considering they're in the Western Conference. Any team in the Western Conference is a battle. The Western Conference has always been the battle. One of my great friends, he made a great point. Shout out to Dill. He made a great point, and he was saying, when you look at all these first team NBA teams and stuff like that, a large amount of them are on the Western Conference. Besides Giannis Antetokounmpo, just about everybody is on that Western Conference or in the Western Conference. So, I mean, hey, this is nothing new, though. We know that the Western Conference has always been like that tough, competitive conference. All right, so as far as the Clippers, let's jump to Kawhi, because this is also detrimental to the Los Angeles Clippers. It's very detrimental to them. At this point, with no Kawhi, going against the Utah Jazz, man, it is looking scary. If I'm going for the Clippers, it's looking scary because Utah is not a bad team at all. Utah is a great team, and they have the advantage. Going into Game 5, they have to do what they need to do, which is win, because the last thing you want to do is go to Game 6 or Game 7 with the Clippers and give Kawhi a reason to come back. You don't want to, even though he might not be able to. I haven't read the latest of the reports, but I know they been saying that Kawhi Leonard, he may be done. Like, he may be done for the season or the postseason, or whatever the case may be, due to his knee. I hope that's not the case. I do want to see Kawhi Leonard advance. I like Kawhi Leonard, even though I get on the Clippers a lot about them being inconsistent and very, very trash sometimes. I like Kawhi Leonard. But at this point, he's not going to be there. And with him not there, you're looking at Paul George, Reggie Jackson, Marcus Morris. You're looking at them to carry this game and carry you to the finals. And that's a scary bet. That's just a scary bet to me. People have got on Paul George because he's been different ever since his injury. He hasn't been as consistent. But this is the time to show it. He came with a 30-piece last game, but this is the time to show, okay, that 30-piece wasn't fluke. This is the time to show, like, playoff P, not pandemic P, not playofful P, playoff P. Let's see what you got. So this is about to be very detrimental to them. The Utah Jazz, they have to get it done on their part, but I would love to see, me personally, I would love to see healthy teams. So even if it goes to 7 games, if I had to choose a team to win, considering Kawhi Leonard is not going to be playing, I got to go with the Utah Jazz at this point because they're going to be most competitive to the Phoenix Suns. And it's not a given between the Phoenix Suns and the Utah Jazz if that be the case where they play each other. Like, I mean, versus where a beat-down Clippers go play the Phoenix Suns, I'm putting my money on the Clippers. I mean, I'm putting my money on the Phoenix Suns. And either way, it's still a challenge because the West is very competitive. It's not like the East where we know whichever team is going to win between Brooklyn and Milwaukee is going to beat the Hawks in the Philadelphia. Like, either way, we know that's not going to be the case. Over in that Eastern Conference, it's pretty much whoever wins between Bucks and Nets is going to the finals. And that's sad. That's sad. It's unfortunate. But at this point, things got a lot more interesting because of players' injuries. Kyrie is down. Harden is on one leg. So it makes things a lot more interesting. I talked about the Bucks. I'm done talking about them. But this Western Conference, things are heating up as well. No Chris Paul, no Kawhi Leonard. Mike Conley has been out for a minute. So Utah has made adjustments already. So we're about to see where it's going.